Easter. This is going to be my third video. If you haven't watched my last videos, please, the link is down in the bio. Go check them out. Give those videos a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do it all. So if you saw the last video, awesome, thank you. If you didn't, just a recap. We talked about surrounding yourself with a good squad and teaching yourself how to move on to the next step of your life path. This video, I kind of want to get on a more personal note and talk about social anxiety. Social anxiety for me, oh man. Social anxiety is very weird for me. So it's very nerve-wracking. I kind of feel fake when I'm anxious. Like I don't feel like myself. It's very scary. It makes me self-doubt myself, or just doubt myself. And it kind of just leaves me paralyzed or in a trance. That's the word. It makes me feel like I'm in a trance. I've noticed recently that also with my social anxiety that my brain will think faster than I want to think, especially at work when I am talking to the clients or talking to my customers. I stutter a lot, and I mean a lot. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm very knowledgeable on my job, so it just sucks that when I'm in the middle of a sentence and I'm like, I feel confident and I feel like I got this, and here I go stuttering a whole sentence, and I kind of just walk away and I'm like, Crystal, what the fuck? But to get myself out of that funk, I've noticed that I kind of have to walk away and just be like, shake it off. Crystal, what are you doing? Get it together. But I kind of go home and it still lingers. That anxiety kind of still lingers because that's how it affects me. And it's kind of hard for it to wear off for me. So when I'm in situations where I'm alone and I'm feeling that social anxiety, it's actually really hard to kind of get out of that funk. I do know tons of people who deal with social anxiety, and everyone goes through it differently, so everyone has their own coping skills. But I guess the best ones that are really for anyone would be self-talk, breathing. Definitely try to breathe. With self-talking, I guess it would be more like what I was saying, like, Crystal, relax, you got this, focus. Other coping skills would be to kind of get yourself out of the situation, excuse yourself into another room, kind of remove yourself from that space, or just find yourself a safe place, honestly, because that would be your best thing to do. I know if I'm out by myself grocery shopping or doing whatever, grocery shopping is definitely another bad one for me. I am in a whole totally different dissociated world when I grocery shop. I'm definitely not there. I have my list, I'm focused on nothing, and I think it makes it worse for me with my social anxiety when I dissociate. And that will be another video because that is a crazy topic. But yeah, grocery stores are a big one, malls are okay for me, but the social anxiety of just, I feel watched and I feel judged when I'm in a grocery store, and I feel like everyone's watching what I'm getting and questioning why I'm buying something, or I don't know, it's just my thought process. I know a lot of people have a lot of problems with the grocery store or kind of just shopping by themselves in general, but as soon as I'm done with the grocery store and I'm in my car, I can breathe, I can go on with my next errand, or just go home and get into my safe space of home, of here, my awesome vintage bedroom. Just get myself calm. It's a bad habit, but I know that getting yourself a glass of wine here and there is totally okay. Cheers! Happy Easter! As you guys know, I was doing lives way back then, and this is a continuing topic that I wanted to talk about on YouTube. So the topic for today will mainly be public speaking. I had a public speaking class my first semester of college, and oh My God, the panic attacks I had in that class. It was insane. I had one discussion about saving the whales. It was kind of a funny topic because I made a lot of people grossed out. It's what you gotta do, save the whales. But I was so nervous. I was so shaken up. It was honestly a classroom of like 10 people, and the teacher was so cool, and I don't understand. To this day, I don't get why it freaked me out, because I do like talking in front of people. But I do know the one thing I talked about with another one of my like final speeches or something, it was actually about mental health, and it was about self-mutilation and people dealing with depression and anxiety, and I think I cried through most of it. But that stuff gets to me. It's personal. Okay, so continuing on with this topic, now that I got off of my spiel, and the reason why I brought up this topic that I wanted to tell you guys about, I wanted to talk about something I read in this book. It's called The Confident Effect. It was given to me by work. We had like a women's meeting event, and this was given to us. It is by Grace KILLELEA, I think? KILLELEA, something like that. But it's a really good book. Give it a shot, read it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But the one part of it told in the book, it talked about that when you're in a room full of people that you have to all talk about something, you'll have to come up on the stage and talk or talk in front of a group. Just remember that there are more people that are going to feel the same feelings than not. There is no way there are going to be people in that room like, oh, I got this, I'm not scared, I'm not gonna mess up, I'm totally perfect. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's probably people that are like that. But more times than not, everyone else is nervous. So just think about that in a way, like, oh, the person across from me is probably super nervous to talk about themselves or discuss what their topic is about. So just know that you're not alone when it comes to that stuff. And that's with anything that involves performing, that involves talking, that involves your mental health. You're definitely not alone when it comes to that shit. So rule number 1, you are not alone. Another part of this was some coping skills when it comes to feeling anxious, when it comes to public speaking or preparing yourself for big moments. So I have a few written down that I do want to share with you guys. Number 1 would be tracking down these moments, tracking down the mental, the physical, the where you're at, the what, the how you felt, and the analyzing of your awareness and your surroundings. So just kind of make bullet points of all of that, of how you felt, of where you were and why you felt that way, the surroundings, the environment, and what could have caused any of your triggers. A part 2 of that would be to remember to breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. I promise. Just breathe. And breathe slowly. Don't go hyperventilating. Please just breathe slow. We don't need anyone passing out in the middle of their coping. Just relax. I know, us women, when we're in a hype, the last thing we need to hear is relax. But honestly, to just get yourself to feel a little better, just relax. So, the entire half of my video all deleted while I was editing. I guess my camera stopped videotaping, but I had so much info on there for you guys, and I'm really sorry that I had some technical issues, and I really want to make it up to you and have a better video next time. And I really appreciate all the love and support, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter, and that I will see you next time. Alright, gems, see you later.